Starts outside, guys. My grab rail. Property mounted secure, not chipped, cracked, or broken. 3 points of contact. Get in the truck. My door handle. Opens and closes my door properly. It's in good working order. My seat belt is not ripped, torn, or frayed. It fastens and unfastens properly. It's in good working order. My overhead, no chips, cracks, or breaks. Nothing's gonna fall on me. My floor, clean of all debris. Nothing's gonna run on my pedals. My pedals don't stick. All of my glass is not chipped, cracked, or broken. No sign of illegal stickers. They have a good seal around them. All of my mirrors are not chipped, cracked, or broken. They have no illegal stickers, and they are adjusted to me. My windshield wipers, clean my windshield properly. Also, it has good fluid, good tension. My seat goes up and down, forward and backward. It's in good working order. It right now is adjusted to me. My steering wheel is mounted properly. It's not chipped, cracked, or broken. It has no more than 2 inches of play. I have a city horn. I have an air horn. They both work properly. My mirrors are electric. They move. They are adjusted to me. My windows go up and down properly. They are adjusted in good working order. Over here I have my gear shifter and my engine brake. They are in both good working order. Come across to my gauges. I have my tachometer properly working. It's in good working order. My water temp is good working order. Here I have my voltmeter. I'm going to hit the down arrow where you can see the voltmeter. There, 14.1. 14.1 volt. My fuel gauge and my depth gauge both work properly. If I want to check that, I would take a flashlight, open the cap of my fuel tank, and make sure that matches what's in my tank. My speedometer we'll check when we do our 5-mile-an-hour tug test. And my oil pressure gauge working properly. It's in good working order. I have my primary and my secondary air both working properly at 125. Here I have my 4-ways. I have my right turn. I have my left turn. I have my high beam and my low beam. These are my air controls. My tractor and my trailer both working properly. We'll check them here in a minute when I do my brake test. Here I have my climate control. My climate control, you got to turn it all the way here, turn the defroster here, reach up there and feel it. It's working properly. Because you're going to do that for the test. All right. This is my engine, or my spike for my trailer. A Johnny valve, Jake brake, or Johnny valve or spike. It's just strictly for the service brakes of the trailer. All right. Now, we're going to shut this off. We're going to shut this off, and now we're going to do our brakes. Start our brake test. Turn my headlights off. Turn my key off. Turn my key back on because I want my gauges to work. I got to be able to see my air gauges. Okay. So we're going to push both of these in. What that would be is your static. You don't have to worry about that. Just let it go and let it fill up all the air chambers, all the lines, and wait about 30 seconds till the hissing stops. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do your applied brake test. So you should lose no more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. This is when you're going to have your phone out or your watch. It has a second hand on it. And you're going to say, I'm going to start now. And you push your foot in the brakes. You watch your air. You should drop no more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. Most likely you won't go a full 60 seconds. He'll tell you to move on. Next, you're going to do your leak down. So you're going to fan your brakes down until your warning light and buzzer come on between 80 and 60. Okay? Then you're going to continue fanning your brakes until your emergency kick out. That should come out between 40 and 20. Okay, they're both out. Now, this is when perfect time for you to turn the key off, get out of the truck, secure your wheel chocks. Because remember, when you're outside, you already put the wheel chocks out. So take your key, get out of the truck with 3 points contact, secure your wheel chocks. Remember, get back in the truck with 3 points of contact. Put the key back in, start your engine up. You got to build your air pressure back up again. Now, you want to bring your RPM between 1,300 and 1,500 RPMs. That's the normal operating RPMs of the engine. So we're going to kind of hold at 1,300 RPMs. Between 85 and 125 should take no longer than 45 seconds. You don't need to know that anymore for the test. But he has the ability. He can ask you anything in here to see if you know it. So I want you to know it. Now our buzzer went off at 80. And he'll be sitting over there and he'll be talking to you the whole time, asking you questions to see if you know. That's all. Now, we're going to wait till the full governor cutoff, which is between 125 and 140. You'll hear the truck sneeze. Then we know we're at full governor cutoff. At that point, we're going to do our tug test. Because we don't know really which brakes are holding us. Whether the trailer brakes are holding us or the tractor brakes are holding us. So we're going to check. There it is. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my trailer brakes first to see if they're holding. So I'm going to push my tractor brakes in. I'm going to put it in gear and give it a little firm tug. And it doesn't move, which means they're working. Pull them out. Now I'm going to check to see if my tractor brakes are holding. I'm going to release my trailer brakes. Again, I'm going to give a little firm tug. And it's not moving, okay? So we both know that our brakes are holding our truck. Now, we're going to release our brakes, we're going to put it in gear, and we're going to check the speedometer. We're going to hold our steering wheel loosely to make sure that when we hit the brakes, there's no pulling of the steering wheel. If there is, it means one of the brakes on the track is out of adjustment, okay? Working fine. And what you're going to do then, you're going to put it in reverse. You're going to back up where you started. You're going to pull your brake out. You're going to take it in gear, take it out of gear, and you're going to say, that concludes my brake test. That's your in-cab, guys, right there.